Hi, everybody,
Hello.
and welcome to the year-end recap of the Stupid Show.
Stupid.
He's Dave. I'm Kurt. We're
He's
stupid.
stupid.
We do this every Tuesday, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
You want to tune in and have a listen? Don't cost nothing.
Yes.
Just make sure hit that subscribe button if you accidentally stumbled upon us, and if you did, get ready for an hour of absolute madness and bullshit.
And to those folks that subscribed this past week,
Thank you.
yes, thank you. Now just
Yeah,
leave comments and
that's right.
likes.
Yep. Let us know that what you'd like to hear. Do you have an idea for our top 10 list? Put it in the comments.
Tell me
One
how
of us will,
awesome I am or how stupid Kurt is. I mean, those
or
are
the other,
things
or the other, or the other way around.
it isn't going to happen the other way around. The only person that would put the other way around is you.
Well, I mean, you know,
I do know.
do you?
I know things.
You are things. Golly. Let's see. Okay.
What are we
Not, not,
seeing?
oh, I'm just looking to see if I can figure out how to do the chat on my phone.
Hey, have you figured out a name for next week's show too, or
Uh, no, I'm sure one will hit me as we roll through the show, though.
because if you don't, I got an idea.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, let me
because
hear the
what?
idea.
All right, well, it's gonna be 2024, right? Our next
Last I
show,
checked,
yeah. So our next show will be in 2024. And what came out today?
Letterkenny did.
Yeah, so 2024, pitter patter, let's get at her.
I was gonna say something along the lines of like, "Hey, we're back to the future."
Well, you got to tell the end to decide. So,
All right. Hey,
yeah.
how y'all doing? If you're listening live, go ahead and jump in the chat. We'd like to hear from you.
Yeah, jump, jump.
Jump, everybody, jump.
Is
I can't
Chanel
figure
at
out how to.
Culver's?
No, she should be home
All
unless
right.
she fell asleep.
Oh no.
Let's. I can't figure out how to do chat on my phone.
Um,
Music live.
go into YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and click on the link to the fucking live stream.
Mm-hmm.
And when that pops up, it should be at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hoops, there it is.
Oops, there your
Who let the
butt
dogs out?
is.
Hoops, hoops, hoop. Oh wait, wrong song.
Ah, oh shit. Let me real
Holy
fast.
shit, that train is long.
Yeah, dude.
I
No, that's a different one. That's
I'd
that's
hate
a
to get stuck.
laser.
I'd hate to get stuck behind that some bitch.
Yeah, no, this is a different train.
That's the same train. It's on the same track.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
No, it's not. That they're on track one right there. The other one was on track two. See it? It's still moving slow. So there's still his cars coming.
Jesus.
In case you didn't know,
That's Petticoat Junction there.
I
Oh, it's
found this
slowing way
channel.
down. Way down.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's got to probably wait for the laser to go by.
Oh, there's a big old train. One, two. Yeah, that's track one. This is a whole new train now
Yeah,
with double car. Yeah,
double stack,
yeah,
double stack containers. Yep,
yeah. That one just started there.
yep. So I found this channel. The name of it is Virtual Rail Fan, and it is a live cam of Elkhart, Indiana, where the Amtrak
Oh
station
wait, those are
is.
real trains.
Yeah, this isn't a simulator, dude.
No, I thought it was like somebody set up a model train set and it was just really good.
No, No, sir. That is actually Elkhart, Indiana.
Oh, no
Oh,
wonder why
see?
it looks like it smells
Yeah, you can see them all over there. See them lights? That's where everybody dances.
really badly to shitty
They
song.
just slam into walls and listen to crap music.
They lift up their knees to about their chest, and the same places their belt line is.
Oh no. Well, Chanel is showing she hasn't been active in 47 minutes. So,
Oh, she's
ah,
she's either
she,
sleeping or pooping.
or she's poop sleeping
Oh,
or
I hate
sleep
when I
pooping.
I've done that, man.
Fell asleep on the shitter.
No, like you'd be sleeping and like you're not feeling so well, and then you like cough or something when you're sleeping and you poop,
You just
and
left
then you got to
Squirtle.
and then so then you got to clean your sheets and all that stuff, so you can't get
Yeah.
back to bed. Oh my god! And but you have to diarrhea like too, so ugh,
Hmm.
it's horrible. I've had that.
I've
Yeah,
done it. I've done it.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. It
I think
ain't fun.
everybody has at one point in
Nobody
their
will
life.
admit it though.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, I shit the bed. What kind of person could I be?
Shit the bed, Fred.
Shit the
Oh,
bed, Fred. So, anyways,
yeah. Yeah,
hey
anyway.
Dave.
Yes,
Oh, before I do that, it's sixes on the hour,
it
and
is.
it is Dave. How was your week, man?
Oh, it's pretty good. I spent most of it watching most of the seasons of Justified. So just now getting on to season 6, which is the last season. And then I'm gonna watch because I haven't watched the last weeks of Reacher. So I'm gonna watch that then.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Uh, and then uh and then after that I'll watch Letterkenny. And then so that'll be awesome. And then
Yeah,
and
I
then
need to start. I need to start Letterkenny.
so on the 24th, I fed a bunch of cocaine to these reindeer and to this fat man in a red suit, and took a lot myself, and we rode around the world in and one night and dropped off a bunch of stuff to people.
Was it was it magic dust?
No, it was cocaine. I mean, do
You
you
know,
some people that would get anybody flying, especially the amount
yeah,
we
give a
did.
little to Santa Claus, a little to the reindeer, a little more for Santa Claus, a little more for Santa Claus.
Yeah, we definitely and so people got stuff. So I'm
I know that guy, man. I
yeah.
jammed with him.
and then and
He's
then
not
and
a
then
musician. I'm sorry, go ahead.
and so yeah, and then Christmas Day was kind of cool. I got actually it was Christmas Eve. I got my most of my presents. I got my daughter sent from her place in Tennessee. She sent up some fudge she made, which was peanut butter and chocolate. It was really good. And then
Mm.
and then my son's girlfriend, she got me a book that came out in the 53 is when it was published, and it's a bunch of sci-fi short stories, and
Oh,
it's
cool.
pretty thick because it's like almost 600 pages. And then
Damn.
and then
Oh, hey,
she
Dave, look at the
almost
screen.
what
Look what's coming.
people people
See, here comes an eastbounder.
oh, I don't see that yet.
Oh, yours must be lagging behind then.
Yeah,
'Cause
because people just walked across.
yep. Well, then he'll be coming through. He's three engines too.
And then so yeah, and then she also got me a thing of Cafe Bustelo espresso, a-
Mm-hmm.
and then my son got me a Nerf gun, and so I plan on taking it over to my sister so I can go to her because she's got one too. And my son got the idea from it because when we were at my sister's for Thanksgiving, she had the Nerf gun, and I kept shooting everybody with it.
Wait, I'll
So
put on
so
my surprise
he's like,
face.
yeah. So dad's gonna shoot everybody with a Nerf gun. So yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's get him a Nerf gun.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm gonna take it over to when I go to my sisters and go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a Nerf war. And
Or, or when Daniel's walking down the hallway, just pop out of your door and shoot him a couple times, then yell over your shoulder, "Get to the chopper!"
okay, now I see a light of a train coming right now.
Look how fast it's coming.
Yeah, it's going a fairly good clip. I just seen the light and a guy's
Wow,
walking
dude.
out towards it.
That's
And
that's laggy, dude. I'm almost halfway through the train.
yeah, I got one, two. It just passed in front of me, and it's a north. Yeah, north south. Two,
Uh,
3 cars.
is it north south or is it east west? I can't
No, it
remember.
was
Yeah, I think north.
NS. Uh,
No, that's Norfolk Southern.
yeah,
Okay.
and it's also got like double stack trailers.
Yep.
So yeah, that
Yep.
just passed by me.
Yeah, this is about the time of night where you start seeing the lasers zipping through
Yeah,
on their way to Chicago or leaving Chicago.
yeah.
Uh,
And then
and then, and then,
Ah,
no, and then. So it sounds like you had a pretty good Christmas haul.
yeah, I didn't get to go grocery shopping because Dan's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not getting up that early," because he's on a new schedule, getting used to that. So
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh man," and so I didn't go grocery shopping, which is kind of a bummer because I wanted to get like for chili and stuff. I wanted to get oh, what the hell are they called those? Oh shit, Fritos.
Oh, so you make walking tacos?
And yeah, because I like crunching them up and throwing them in the chili,
Yes,
and some
that's good
cheese
like
in
that.
there, and some hot
Mm-hmm.
sauce, and a little bit more
Nope, I'm
hot
out.
sauce,
Nope, I'm
a
out.
little bit of
No more
habanero
hot
sauce,
sauce.
a little bit of
Nope,
pepper sauce.
nope. No, thank
Trina
you.
was talking about she got this habanero cheese one time, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be good." And so she used this thick bread, and she's like, "Well, because I'm using this thick bread, I might as well cut some thick slices."
Oh no.
So she did that, and she made some really thick, and she's like, "Oh yeah," and it was so gooey and good. And then the next morning, oh my god, my butthole was on fire. So I had to tell her about the time that I had got a I was staying in the homeless shelter, and they had got and it was during the Super Bowl, and so we were watching the Super Bowl, and we all got together and bought the stuff to make nachos and shit to watch the Super Bowl. And somebody bought a big can from Gordon's Food Services of jalapeno slices. And so I'm like, okay,
Oh.
well, I'm like, I put them in a bowl about the size that you'd have cereal in, and I ate them. Didn't
Yeah.
think nothing of it, and I was like, damn, that was good. So and everybody was shocked. How can you do that? Like your stomach? I'm like, no, I'm fine. The next morning, I had to poop. Oh, that
Oh.
was painful coming out.
I'm
I
surprised it didn't fucking
I heard
peel the enamel off the
I heard
bowl.
that song as I was shitting, and it was sung to my asshole as "Ring of Fire." Johnny Cash was singing to my butthole then.
Mm. It's like, yeah, we need to get the hazmat team in here.
Oh my god, that was painful. And I do feel bad for anybody that had to go into the bathroom afterwards because that had to have smelled.
They probably opened the door and just fucking passed right out where they
Oh,
stood.
oh, but yeah, that hurt.
Uh,
So yeah, it doesn't. And everybody like, yeah, I can eat hot shit, but I'm never gonna eat that much hot shit again, all at
mm,
once.
I can't eat hot stuff. I mean, I can eat some hot stuff now. Like Domino's has wings, and they've got like a sweet habanero sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and it's good. It's spicy, but it's good. So it's like 8 wings. I'm like, you know what? I think I've had enough hot stuff for another 3 or 4 months.
I've always loved hot shit too, and so it was and I had told that to Guy Wooster. I'm like, yeah, I like hot things, and this is like not long after we first met, and mom had went over to their house and shit. It's when they lived in those apartments on Craft Road,
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
and and so he's like, all right, well, you like hot stuff, so he made me this sandwich with horseradish on it, and I ate it. He was shocked that I ate it, and it wasn't a problem.
Oh, Guy Wooster. Man, there's a name I haven't heard in a while.
I also remember that day he was playing uh it was Over the Mountain Ozzy, and he was
Right.
lip syncing it, and he did this march like he was in fucking marching band with it. I'm like, okay, this kid's a goof, man.
Oh, I forget. I watched. I forget what I was doing. I was. What was I doing? Chanel said sorry, she's not going to make it tonight. Said she had a bad day at work and hardly had any sleep over the weekend. She's got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah, Culver's will do that to you.
Um, no worries. Period. Get some rest. Period. 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 Everybody can hear me voice to text in you.
Everybody hears me.
Everybody.
Everybody.
So, so my week.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Dave said I didn't get my Sudoku book out yet. Hold on,
Well,
because
I'm
it's
just
over
no.
there.
I'm good. I got that book for Christmas. I'll read some of that.
Okay, so my week was oh, it was pretty good. I
Yeah.
mean, not much noteworthy stuff to talk about. The band is still on hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. So then
Yep.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. You're not even listening to me.
Uh huh.
You're just you're yeah. See, you're just interjecting. That's interesting.
Oh,
Let's
they
see.
come out and let me pick up their scraps. Me, who was once a chief's daughter, same as they always do. Oh, I'm sorry. You were saying something?
You are such an asshole. And then so Christmas Eve, we just kind of sat around. We watched some Christmas shows, and we got some um, we got some Japanese cuisine takeout. We got like sushi rolls, and I got some tempura eel.
Uh
That was
huh.
really good. Oh, I love eel, dude. It's really good.
Uh huh.
Let's. Uh,
Uh huh.
and so Christmas Day was awesome. I got Luke got me some really cool Marvel wall art. One of the pictures is 3D, so when you walk past it, the images shift and move. It's really cool. And then I got a great big um, Hulk, but he's all grayed out except for his eyes, which are green. Looks really cool.
Green Eyed Hulk.
And then Chanel got me another thing to hang on my wall, and I got some like a beard clipper trimmer thingy,
Hanging out on my wall.
and she made me some peanut butter cookies with Hershey's Kisses in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and like Buckeyes,
Uh-huh.
and she made Rice Krispie treats, but she used Fruity Pebbles. It was that was all good. And then Luke's mom got me
Yeah, what's it say?
what's what say?
I don't know. The thing that
Is that what
Chanel
Chanel
got.
said?
Yeah, what's it say?
Oh, I I don't remember right offhand, but it has something to do with keeping a clean room. So
Yeah,
it's
what about your coffee mug?
I forgot about the coffee mug. Uh, Man, I wish there was a way I could post a picture in here for everybody to see. Hold on, just I think I kept it. Hold on.
And why does she
I'm gonna.
got to give you a picture that says clean your room?
Oh, because I keep a clean room. Go, go! Open your messenger. Look at
I
the
can't,
picture I sent you.
I can't open my messenger. I shut my Facebook off.
Oh, okay. Um,
Otherwise,
it's a.
we'd hear ping, ping, ping every
Oh,
couple of
right.
seconds.
Yeah. It's a. I got a booby mug. That's got a just a rack on it with a handle.
I got that one too. I got one with a butt on it too.
So, and that was awesome. And then we just kind of sat around and chit chatted, and then Chanel and Jeremy left to go to another place they had to stop to. And Luke's
Hmm.
mom came over, and we had dinner, and it was awesome. And here we are.
That's it.
That's it, man. There was
You didn't
really
watch
nothing.
nothing.
Oh well, I watched New Year's Eve. I watched Charlie Brown's Christmas
New Year's Eve.
or Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Sorry, getting ahead of myself. Christmas
Hmm.
Eve, I watched Charlie Brown Christmas and The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Because my Christmas just isn't complete without a visit from the Miser brothers.
I watched a year without a Charlie Brown.
And then Santa Claus Christmas.
Yeah. Well, did you see Daniel's sad little tree?
I did. I was going to comment.
He got a
It's
clown
funny.
nose. He put a clown nose on it instead of a star.
Let me tell you. So Luke has like smart bulbs and smart switches in the house that he
He
connects
has
through
smart balls.
bulbs, light
Bulbs.
bulbs,
Oh, okay.
and he can connect through Alexa or Google to them. Well,
Hmm.
I said, hey, let's put one of those on my Christmas tree, so I'm
Ooh,
not trying
another
to.
train.
Uh huh.
It's
I
just
do
coming
all the
through. It
all the
went by
time.
past you like 50 minutes ago, but I'm just
Hmm.
getting it now.
So we put the switch on the tree, and Luke's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna name it." I said, "Okay." So he goes in the living room, then he comes back in, he looks at me, and he says, "Okay." So he said, "Hey Google," and bling, comes on and says, "Hard on," and then my tree kicked on.
Damn.
But we changed it now. It's Charlie Brown.
So yeah, your tree and you got lit on Christmas.
Absolutely.
What did you drink?
But I didn't drink anything.
Oh,
No, I I was vaping my pen and got after it a little too much. So
damn. So it
I
put you to
know.
sleep.
No, actually, I stayed awake the entire day. Now today was a different story. I about 6:30, man, my back started hurting. I'm like, oh, let me just stretch out. Next thing I know, it's 8:30. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, just
you were
like that, lost two
you
hours.
you sitting there staring at the wall.
See, that's exactly what I do.
You're like,
I'm just like,
yeah. You need
well,
to
the
get one
first
of those.
thing,
You need to get one of those posters that you like stare into and it like fucking freaks your mind out.
oh yeah, one of the psychedelic posters.
Yeah, my brother used to have all of those. And then you'd have the black light posters. I remember all that shit too.
Oh yeah, those were yeah, like the like the velvet paintings and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
and then like he had the one of the panther. I remember
Oh
that.
yeah, with the eyes, with the yellow eyes.
Yeah,
Yep. Oh yeah.
and then
That was. I always wanted one of those, but I never got
yeah, and
one.
that also had the psychedelic on it too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like those were designed like if you were tripping on acid or something, you know.
Hey
I mean,
Chanel, thank you for stopping in. We love you too.
hey, thanks Chanel for stopping. Love you. Get some rest. I'll talk
Yeah,
to you
that
tomorrow.
shit was cool. And yeah. Daniel
Uh,
Daniel seen something on one of those sites for the local that people ask for stuff, and somebody was looking for an end table, and we had one just sitting around. So it had a drawer in it, and he cleaned out all the shit. One of the things I found in there, well, there's quite a few things that I found in there. I found a couple of cards that Daniel made, like for Mother's Day for my mom, for grandma, and then a letter that Katrina wrote when my mom and Diana and Matt got hit by a car when they were walking over for I think it was my 20th birthday.
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and they were like, what was it, 14th and Lapeer.
Yep.
A car got hit and it jumped the curb and hit them.
Yep.
And then so yeah, so I had a note from that from Trina, and of course she was young and couldn't spell worth shit. So she's like, and when they called the
Ambulance.
ambulance, and then but I found a story that my brother wrote for school in a drawing it did for, and he must have been like second grade. Because the spelling was horrible, but it was it had to be first or second grade, but it was the invasion of the men from Mars, and I'm like, oh my god! So I was reading through that, and then this
That's
week I got
funny.
to go through and scan a bunch of pictures that Katrina brought from my dad's. So yeah, I got to get to that. And Matthew's coming over on Thursday from
Is he?
Saint Marie. Yeah, so he says,
Oh, that'll be nice.
yeah, he's like, "What are you doing on the 28th about 1 o'clock?" I said, "I don't know." I said,
It's like,
"Average
but
answer." I said, "If I say I'm sleeping, that's probably a good thing." But like, I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, I was thinking of stopping by." I'm like, "Okay." Uh,
so you'll make sure that you're awake.
Maybe.
Maybe. Just leave a note on the door. I'm sleeping
Like, wake me up. You know
before you go, Bill.
exactly.
Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it was nothing. You know, it was a good Christmas. New Year's is gonna be off the chain. We're all
Yeah,
like the band's gonna be there. Most of the band.
yeah,
Um, Bob, the drummer's having some health issues, so he doesn't
right,
know.
right.
And then Chanel and
So Chanel's
Herman.
gonna fill in on the drums.
Yeah, yes, yes.
That's cool.
Um, and we're doing a nacho bar,
Mm-hmm.
and then Brett's making a like a corn chowder dip,
All right.
and it's gonna be a good time. They're all gonna drink and stuff, and I'm just gonna
Oh my
puff on my
God.
little.
Also this week, something that hasn't happened since 1993.
Uh-huh.
So that's how many years? 30.
Yeah, 30 years.
The Detroit Lions clinched the division
Yes,
title.
yes, they're the champions of the North. That's awesome. Now they go on to playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I wonder who they're gonna get.
It depends. They could still end up with the number one seed,
Yeah, I
depending
know
on how things.
they're behind San Francisco, right?
Well, San Francisco lost to the Ravens, so I mean,
Hmm. Okay. I guess I haven't seen the
the
I haven't
standings.
seen
It all depends on how things work out the next game. The way here it the anyways, they're either going to be the 1, 2, or 3 seed, depending on how the games play out
yeah. Yeah, because I knew San Francisco was the number one seed,
in
but I
the
guess I haven't
NFC.
seen
Right?
right in the whole NFL. I think.
No, the Ravens had the same record of 9-3, and then
Oh, okay.
The Ravens beat the 49ers.
Oh, okay. So then they're tied with Detroit then, right?
I think they're both 10-4 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me see that. I can go look at the standings right now.
Okay.
NFL standings. All right. The AFC East, of course, will
Just
be the
give me
the
the top
AFC.
three.
Okay, the AFC is of course led by the Ravens, which are 12-3.
Yep.
The NFC is Eagles are 11-4,
Hmm.
49ers 11-4, Detroit Lions 11-4.
Mm.
So who has? I guess it's the amount of Eagles might. All right, the Eagles right now probably have the with the tiebreakers. They have
Yeah.
the most home wins, but point wise, they're down.
Mm. It's gonna be wild to see how that whole playoff berth is gonna get
Yeah,
categorized and stuff. I
that's
can't
a
wait to see.
that's the best record too for a shitload of time. 11-4. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's really good. Detroit hasn't seen anything like that in 20 years.
Oh, well, 30 years if because they haven't had a
30
title.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the last time they took the North.
yeah.
Yeah, and then they got knocked out the first round of the playoffs. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, Wayne.
If they get the first seed, then that'll be the first time they've ever done that.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And for those of you who are listening, I mean, Dave and I are diehard Lions fans. We're not fickle. If they start losing, we're like, oh, fuck the Lions. And we watched the entire shitty season
Well, yeah,
because we have been.
I've done it since I was a kid.
Me too. And now it's like we've waited for this moment for so long. It's like we actually have a contending team.
Uh, and you know what's funny? The coach Dan Campbell was on the team a few years ago as a tight end, like the year they went 0-16.
Yeah.
And now he brings them to, you
11
know,
and 4.
yeah, the best season they've had in, 30 fucking years.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's about time. Billy Sims and Barry Sanders are like, wish we could have did that when I was there. Well, Barry Sanders did
Yeah,
because he was on that '93 team.
right.
So yeah, well,
And,
here's hoping, man.
Billy Sims probably would have been just as good of a running back if he would have had a longer career. But what he only played like 4 years in the
NFL, and
NFL.
then he
Yeah, got
then he
hurt.
then he went to yeah. Then he spent a couple of years in the USFL. I forget he played for the Cleveland Comets or something like that
You're a
because
comment.
Detroit didn't have a team. I don't know. I don't think Detroit had a team the first year the USFL
No,
because
they
they
did
only
the
ran.
first year. They won the first year, the
Oh, did
championship.
they?
Yeah, it was the Michigan Panthers, and they
Oh
won the
yeah,
first
yeah.
year.
But he Sims didn't play for them. I don't think.
No.
No, he played for Cleveland, the Comets, and something like that. I don't know. But anyways, getting on to be about that time.
I
It
said, ha,
is.
ha, ha. I said, ho, ho, ho,
Ho ho
anyways.
ho. It's 35's on the hour. And
Oh,
now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the top 10 list. The list this year is our top 10 favorite Christmas gifts that we have received. Do you have any um, honorable mentions?
yes, one.
I have three. Okay, so wait a minute. How did I do that? You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. All right, I know what I mean. All right, so um, oh, and you're gonna see another one coming soon too.
Another what?
Train.
No, I'm not, because I turned my TV off.
Oh, did you? You're like, fuck them trains.
It was distracting.
Oh, yeah, because that's all you want to do is watch them.
But yeah, oh, that weather the past couple of days been fucking like phenom too.
Yeah, yeah, for real, dude. It's been like balmy. Well, not balmy, but mild. You
It
know,
was
it's been
nice. It was
plus.
like what on Christmas Day it was 56.
I think we
So
saw
we were out.
52.
We were out in the pool and in shorts.
Well, yeah, you are from Michigan. You
Yeah.
know, that's
All
why I
right.
said. Oh, anyways, okay. So number one, and I know you don't have this on your list.
Well, because it was your
Number
Christmas gifts, you dickhead.
number one, love and understanding from my family and friends.
That's not a Christmas gift.
Yes, sir, it is.
That should be a gift every fucking day, not Christmas. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
it was a Christmas. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm a materialist kind of dickhead, so
You're a material girl.
that's right.
All right. What'd you have for number one?
The fucking Death Star.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How can
Yep.
not? I mean, that should be everybody's number one.
Well, I didn't get one.
Well, that's because you suck.
Okay. Number two, the Atari 2600.
Oh my god, I don't have that on here.
That
Oh, because I didn't get
was,
it for Christmas.
oh, well, let me see. I did. I played the shit out of that thing.
My number two was and it was 1981. My first electric guitar.
hmm let's see. So number three was
Wait,
the
what was your number two?
Atari 2600.
That was your number one.
No, my number
Oh,
one
oh,
was love and
stupid love. Yeah,
understanding.
that's not really a gift. That's why I didn't count it. All right, you're number three, dickhead.
Okay, number three, and this is from 1982.
Mm-hmm.
The Mattel handheld football game.
Blip 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 blip.
Dude, I clean
I
I
remember that
clean wore
goddamn
that
thing.
thing out.
Out.
Yep.
Number three, homemade
Uh-huh.
peanut butter and chocolate.
Ew.
Mm.
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 Number four, and this spans across a couple of Christmases for me. Boom boxes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
And
I was
parachute pants.
yeah, my members only jacket and my
And a
Ray Bans.
in the cardboard box that you throw down on the ground so you could do the spinning on your back.
Because I wanted to break dance, baby. No, sir, I'm sorry. If I did that, I would break something dancing.
I remember doing that shit for a while.
I could moonwalk really good and I could
Oh,
pop, but so what's your number four?
an Anchorman action figure.
I remember when you got that.
Yeah, Daniel's that kid's pretty cool. He got me that.
And that's actually my number five
Was Anchorman?
was the Anchorman script that you and oh, I can't remember who else went in with you on it, but you got me one of the like original copies of the Anchorman script.
Yeah, it was me and Chip.
Chip, that's right. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome, dude. I watched the movie and I'm flipping through it. It's like, ooh, there's a discrepancy. That's cool.
Number five, a green pair of Converse canvas high tops.
Oh, ooh. See, I never got shoes for Christmas. Never. It was always in like the spring or the fall because that's when I wore through them. Okay, number six from 1976, I believe. The Play School parking garage had the car elevator. You could roll it all the way up to the top, and then it
Yeah,
drove. Yep,
yeah, I
I had
remember
that.
that. I had that. And my number six, a hand painted mug for my kids.
Nice. That's nice, dude. Number seven, Stretch Armstrong.
Number seven, Darth Vader Christmas set with mug and cocoa.
Ooh. Let's see. Number eight is the Marvel wall art that I just got.
Mm-hmm. So you made your list yesterday.
No, actually, it was done, but I swapped one out.
Okay.
Yep. And
Number
it's down in my honorable mentions.
okay. Number eight, a Commodore 64. We had so much fucking fun with that Commodore
Dude,
64.
yes, yes, I'd come over and we were either playing music, we were playing the Commodore, or we were at the kitchen table smoking. Unless
Oh,
we were smoking in that little closet of a computer room.
oh my God. I know. How could we see
No,
anything through all that smoke?
opened it up and it was like a fucking Def Leppard concert in there.
Oh,
Oh shit. Okay, number nine, hair clippers that I just got. They're awesome. They're cordless, full power for an hour
wait. Why the fuck would anybody buy you hair clippers? You don't have any fucking hair.
for my beard and my
Oh, in your
and
back?
my and my unibrow.
Yeah. Number nine, Hot Wheels
Uh-huh.
play sets.
See, I never got the play sets. My mom would give me like cars and stuff, but
Oh, I had so many goddamn cars, man.
see, I was afraid to get the ones with the loop-de-loops, man, because those can be used as weapons.
Oh yeah, the Hot Wheel tracks, man. Oh my God,
Yeah,
I remember welting my ass from those things.
yeah.
Oh,
Fuck no. Okay, so honorable mentions. You have one, so go ahead with it.
okay. It was a banner year that year. I got a carton of cigarettes, and the old man grabbed me by the shirt and said, "Here, smoke up, Johnny."
Did you really get a carton of cigarettes?
No, but
Oh, okay.
I had to put that in there.
Now go ahead and make me a pot pie. Let's see. So I have three honorable mentions.
Okay,
I had I got a Spider-Man web shooter.
which was gonna be your number eight. So, but now
Yeah,
it's your honorable mention.
yeah. And then that thing was cool because it had like the suction cups on the end of it.
Yeah,
So
I
you,
remember a neighbor had one of those,
yeah.
and so I like went over there, and it had lost a string, so I shot it and it lost the dart.
You're like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go home now.
That's pretty much. You ain't got anything fun to fucking do now, so I'm going home.
What about my dart? It's not my toy.
Eh, you got
Uh,
time to look for it. I'm not here, so.
then the next honorable mention was I had the plastic 2 foot Godzilla.
The one that shot
Hit,
that had the
hit
tongue that
the
fire.
yeah, the fire tongue and the hand that shot out
Yeah, and
when
that was
yep.
like with the Shogun figure too. That
Mm-hmm.
was yeah.
Yep. I
I
love that
wanted
thing,
that.
dude.
I wanted one of those so fucking bad.
I used to shoot it at my sister's cat.
That poor cat.
I know we put that cat through hell. And then my last honorable mention, this was I want to say 83. We were living in Jeddah.
Hmm.
I got a D&D electronic board game.
Okay.
That thing was awesome, dude. I loved it. It had little miniature pewter uh, figurines that you press down on the board to activate each switch and stuff. It was cool.
I remember one year getting a Walkman and a bunch of cassettes, and one of them was well, it had a couple Van Halen ones. One was Women and Children First and Diver Down,
Oh, oh yeah.
and I remember those being in there. I can't remember what other cassettes were with it, but I know those two were in there.
Heck
But it
yeah,
wasn't the
dude. That's
Sony Walkman. We had, of course, because of the place my dad worked at the time, it was the Magnavox one. And so, but I didn't give a shit. It still did the same thing. And
hmm,
yeah, there's so many cool goddamn things I got for Christmas. But we do Christmas on Christmas Eve. And oh, we haven't got to our number 10 yet. So
no, we haven't. So number 10 for me was the Battlestar Galactica Cylon Space Fighter.
nice. I
That
remember
thing,
having
cause
those figures too.
yep, and it had the little projectiles. You press the button, the little red thing shot out.
Yeah, and then
Um,
you like
they ban-
swallowed it, and so
they banned them
right because you
because of that.
swallowed one. Yeah, because you
Now
swallowed one. Damn
I
you,
didn't. You
fucking!
swallowed.
You ruin it
Okay.
for everybody.
This is why we can't have nice things.
I think.
No,
Uh,
what they did is they made the ends bigger when they
uh,
decided to resell it,
right.
so it wasn't a choking hazard anymore.
I remember like they had something like that on the Boba Fett for the Star Wars where it would shoot out,
Mm-hmm.
but because it was a choking hazard, then they just made it so it didn't shoot, so it was stuck in there. you know.
Where's the fun in that?
Exactly.
And then just
Uh,
so you just grab the thing and walk up to your friend and hit him in the head with it. Pow!
I just yeah hit him in the head with Boba Fett.
Yep. There now I'll collect my bounty.
Number 10,
Uh,
Masters of the Universe figures.
oh, that's right. I forget you were big time into He-Man and She-Ra and Cringer and
Cringy and Skeletard and
until we meet again.
but yeah, I was saying before I so rudely interrupted you.
That's fine. I'm used to it now.
And so yeah, we'd always do well, you remember like well, you probably don't remember, but it used to be like my dad on Christmas Eve would work till late and
Right?
you know, and I remember doing that. Like sometimes we'd get out at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, but then that's when we'd open presents Christmas Eve. And our Christmases around that time were always good because Dad would get a profit sharing check, you know, at the end of well, just after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And 70s and 80s, it was about a grand $1,500. That's good money back
That's a
then.
lot of money. Yeah.
Right. He didn't make a lot of money each week, but that time of year, so we'd always have a good Christmas. And
Hmm.
and yeah, I remember that. It was always weird because I think part of the reason they did it is so they could sleep in on Christmas Day. We didn't wake them up and bug the shit out of them, or we
Yeah.
go and rip our shit open, and and they'd miss it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
See now, like the ritual at our house was on Christmas Eve, we got to open one gift, and it was one that my mom would pick out for us. So it's like I get socks or a book or something, Christmas Eve. I'm like, oh, okay, great. And then Christmas Day, we have to go make coffee before I wake my mom up. And so we make coffee, and then Christine and I could open our stockings.
You know why she did that? She'd give you the socks or everything on Christmas Eve. It is so when you got everything else, you'd forgive her for the fucking presents that you didn't like.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm gonna forgive you for giving me socks for fucking Christmas.
I mean, I needed them. So, it was like, but still, though, as a kid, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
socks,
but
God,
still, if you need them, why the hell do you get them on Christmas? Just buy them regularly. You need the socks. Okay, I got holes in my socks. It's October. Well, I'll get them for Christmas.
Hey, Mom, I'm running out of deodorant. Yeah, you'll find that in your stocking.
Oh,
Oh, God. But then, so
I,
Christmas
I
Day,
I my underwear is like I only got one leg that isn't ripped and but that's all right. I'll get a pair for Christmas. It's only August. Mm.
so I'd make Mom's coffee and we'd open our stockings. Once the coffee was done, I would wake Mom up. She would come out and whatever iteration she had with her at that time, my real dad, the other fucktard, or dad. So, so then they'd come and watch Christine and I open our gifts. And when I was younger, then at that point, Mom would feed us something light, and then we would drive to grandparents' house, and Mousy always had like homemade humongous cinnamon rolls waiting for us. Cinnamon rolls and hot cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
And we go, and then like the rest of the family would show up that lived in Michigan, and we'd all open our gifts around the Christmas tree, and yeah, it was a good time.
Good times.
Yeah, it's good. So now next is New Year's. That'll be a
Yeah.
hoot.
Yeah. So I got an idea for our top 10 for next week.
Okay,
And my idea is top 10 predictions for the future.
I like it.
I I think it's going to be probably one of the most fun we can have with our top 10s.
I think my first one will be cars that drive themselves.
Wait, we already got those. That's not the future.
Oh, well then maybe it'll be
Wait,
cars that run.
maybe cars that can drive themselves and not catch on fire and crash.
Sir, that is asking entirely way too much.
I remember the first time that I had a car that would drive itself. I had stuck a knife into the accelerator and then through the floorboard.
And then it crashed into an evil guy's house, and one of his henchmen grabbed the
Right, they
knife
shot
because it
it.
was
They shot
his.
it. Yeah, they had shot it as it was coming over the fence and it exploded.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember that, man.
That's when I was bouncing. Well, I was cooling the bouncers at a bar called the Double
Yes,
Deuce.
yes, they were the bouncers. You were the
Yeah,
cooler,
yeah,
and you always taught them be nice
yeah.
until it's time to not be nice.
And I'd tell them when it was time to not be nice.
And you killed a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more
you ripped
more
his
than
heart
one
out.
throat.
Well, I mean, you
It
you
was his
ripped this
throat.
dude's heart out.
No, it was his throat.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought it was his heart.
no.
My mistake.
And I did it actually twice.
And your name, what were you? Wesley? No, not
No,
Wesley. But anyways, it was Roundhouse Kick, Roadhouse.
Uh, they're doing a
Uh,
remake there with that and in the spot of Patrick Swayze is going to be Jake Gyllenhaal.
yeah, I saw that. I'm like, I don't know. I don't. I mean, why, why mess with perfection? You know, Roadhouse was an awesome.
I know Gyllenhaal doesn't even have Swayze hair, so how can he play that part?
I see.
Swayze hair is like Farrah Fawcett hair. They're like the two perfect hairs, and all of
that's what everyone else is judged by.
you either have
You
Swayze
either have
hair,
Swayze hair or you don't.
if you're a dude, you have to have Swayze hair, and if you're a chick, you have to have Fawcett hair.
That's right. I mean, feathered and layered,
Yeah,
and enough Aquanet in there to burn a
yeah.
small hole into the ozone.
uh,
Shit. Ah. All right, kids. Well, listen, it's getting on to be that
so
time.
have you figured out what we're gonna name the?
Yes,
Okay,
2024. Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
okay, good deal.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So
So,
send that to me when you get back
yes,
over
I
on
will do that
Facebook,
when we're done. Yeah.
so I can
All right.
remember it. Because
I don't remember what I remember.
I don't. I mean, as I said, there's only one room in the house that I ever remember what I will go in for, and that's the bathroom.
That's right. Because you're either peeing or showering or
Yeah.
pooping
Well, sometimes all three at the same
at the
time.
same time. It's like, boy, I'm really glad I got a drain cover. I got
What are you?
taters rolling out of me like nobody's business.
Hey, what are you doing? Peeing, poop, and
Pooping.
showering?
Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me and Dave for this year.
Kurt's got to pee.
We want to thank y'all for hanging out with us for this entire year. We'll be back again next year. You know, barring some medical issues, or it's not going to be because of stupidity. Because, well, here we are.
Yeah, that's the reason we're here in the first place.
That's right. So, if you wouldn't mind, please like this page, subscribe if you already haven't, tell your friends about it. Don't cost nothing and helps us out. And leave us a comment. Like I said, if you'd like to hear something for Dave and I to talk about, go ahead and leave us a message. Politics and religion, we do not do. It's as simple as that because there's too many people who get butthurt. So those are two topics we stay right away from.
Yeah. Let's be honest. The real reason we don't get into them is because I'll fucking rant, and you don't want to hear it. So
I don't want to hear it.
and
So
that's the real reason we don't get into it because I won't shut up.
because yeah, and then he'll call everybody out too. It's like, well, why do you think that? How come you feel like that? How did you get to that conclusion? You're annoying.
Yeah, that used to piss you off the most. Like you'd give an opinion on something, and I'm like, okay. So, and then I'd ask you about it, and you're like, well, that's just how I feel. And I'm like, look, man, if you're gonna have an opinion, you at least got to be able to defend it. If you don't, if you can't defend your opinion, it's not worth having. And you're like, well, whatever.
Right. Well, at that point, it was just all about substantiation. You know, it was just now it's like, do I give an opinion? No. Why? Because I really don't care if I'm being completely honest. I mean, it's just simple as that. But, anyways, so and then hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we post new content, which is every Tuesday at 10 p.m. So he's Dave. I'm Kurt. This is the Stupid Show. Hey, Dave, get us the fuck out of here.
We love you so long. See you later.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Goodbye. We
Happy New
love
Year's.
you.